Hi, I'm Stuart Ford. I'm the senior goalie for St. Edward Eagles, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
Hello, Coach Doré from St. Edward Soccer. You're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
Come on, let him tee off. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
Alright, well, I got one.
It's interesting.
Oh!
How big of a game was it? I mean, is Ed's Ignatius district final? Is there anything more you can throw in there?
There's a little bit more. We do it for all the other guys who couldn't do it for last year or the year before, and they was just so close they just couldn't do it. So it's kind of big for us.
How did you guys feel falling behind early, and then the resilience to come back? What does that say about your team?
We fight through problems. I mean, we've gone down 1-0 in the game before. We fight back and we win. So it's not unusual to me. So
once you got into the PK session, did you almost feel like you have an unfair advantage with you being in net?
This, for the first time in my life, I felt actually pretty good because we've worked on it in practice. I blocked the majority of them at practice, so I felt pretty good. So.
Yeah, Coach Story even said you kind of ruining your own teammates' confidence because you saved too many in practice.
Yeah, see, that makes them want to score. So.
And then how about this? How big of a win do you think this is for the program? Going through the districts and then beating Ignatius on top.
Oh man, this is pretty big for our program and everything. The seniors this year, we want to do more than just win, get undefeated. But the undefeated streak didn't work. But what's better than being undefeated is being a district champion. So it works out in the end.
And what can people expect out of the Eagles in the next couple of weeks?
Oh, hard work. Hard work. We got to work really hard to get the state championship. So just working, busting our butt at practice, doing the small things, and we'll get there.
How excited are you right now?
Oh, I am really excited. Oh man, it feels so good.
We bring out the best in each other, and it's just you can do stuff all season long and play a certain way, and when it gets to this game, everything is different. The intensity and everything about the game is different, and it's so hard. It's difficult to play against those guys, and it's difficult for them to play against us. And we've had our fair share of close victories like this over the last several years, and my hat goes off to Coach Doré and Coach Doré for the terrific job he did to prepare his boys, and they came out to play. They came to win. So I wish him luck. I want him to win the state championship.
Hey Mike, after O'Calt made those 3 saves in the beginning of overtime, you almost feel like it was your day.
Yeah. But in a day like this, that the momentum is going to shift and it's going to go back and forth. And you just got to capitalize on your chances. And we had chances in the second half. We had chances in overtime. And But yeah, thanks, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, but I'm happy for St. Ed's. It's been hard for them to get through our district over the years, and so it's a big win. And I hope they go on and do great and represent Northeast Ohio. And it's a big day for them and for Coach Doré. So.
How about playing against that keeper in PKs?
Yeah, and right, he's a brilliant goalkeeper, and so the shot that he saved was a foot off the post. That's a goal, So our kicker did what he had to do. He put it where it needed to be, and the goalkeeper guessed right and got it. And it's brilliant. Yeah. So in order to move far in the playoffs, you need to have a big time goalkeeper like that, and they do, and we all knew that. And so we've been working on our PKs every day for a month. But
could you just comment about this group?
Yeah.
The seniors. Could you comment?
Yeah, this is the end of a generation of a group of kids that have been part of the state championship for years, and so we're going to miss these guys. There were a bunch of little brothers in this group whose big brothers have been part of it, Talgin and Sanda and Halawadi and Kalasko, and these kids have been around the program for a dozen years, and so it's kind of a changing of the guard with these guys leaving, and so Ty Sanda and Nate Fay have played in 3 consecutive state championships, so that's amazing. And it's really just an awesome group of kids, and they're great young men. So that's the funnest part of my job, is just getting to be with kids like this every day that love to work hard for their teammates and their school. And so,
how big of a win is this for the Eds program?
Other than in 2001 when we advanced and made it to the regional semifinal, it certainly ranks in number 1 or 2 biggest wins. I've been at the school for 12 years, and playing nearly 200 games is certainly it could top them all. And in the road to the state Final Four over the last, let's call it 5 to 7 years, has come out of our district. Ignatius has had very, very good teams, and look what they've done at the state level in the Final Four. So going into the season, we knew that, again, that our district is going to be very competitive, and we felt that the team that could get through our district would have a really good chance of advancing. So.
District champions is always sweet. Isn't it any sweeter beating the Wildcats?
No, it doesn't get any better. It's our rivalry between our school and their school is heated, but I think it's unbelievable for the Cleveland community, soccer community, and all the different sporting teams. It's something that brings the city together. To have nearly 1,500 to 2,000 fans at a high school soccer game is certainly good for the game and for the community. So both teams put on a show tonight.
Once it went into overtime, your boys peppered O'Connell a little bit. He made those 3 fantastic saves in a row. Did you almost kind of think, what do we got to do to beat him to get this win?
Yeah, I was thinking that history may be repeating itself here in the very near future. The one good thing that the boys did is sometimes when you have an opportunity to score, you let down. And it's like you have a big exhale. What we did is we kept the pressure in and kept them in their half. And I think during the overtime period, I think we sent a pretty good message. Our fitness was good. We kept possession of the ball and we kept attacking instead of sitting back. And we really didn't want to go into a shootout because at that point, it's almost at 50-50. But we also felt confident going into shootout because of our goalkeeper Stuart Ford, who was fantastic. So it worked out.
I was going to touch on that. Can you think of any other goalkeeper, almost even in the world, that you'd rather have than Stuart? It looks like he can cover the entire net.
Well, what is funny is in preparation for this game, one of the parts is we had prepared with our penalty kicks. Our boys would actually take the shots at him, and they were fantastic shots, but he was so fantastic in a goal, he would save them. So in a way, he was almost ruining the confidence of our guys. But regardless, knowing that you got Stuart Ford on your side going into that, it's almost like being +1.
What does this say for your boys' confidence and everything going forward and goals ahead?
We have to have confidence, but we have to be very humble, knowing that our goal was not just to beat St. Ignatius or Brecksville or any other team in our district. Our goal was and is to win a state championship. So the boys grew up a lot. I think the trip to New York was a pretty humbling experience. We're playing Martin Luther King High School, which was a fantastic team. So I think they came back home with a better sense of what they needed to do to get to the next level and beat a St. Ignatius or move on past regionals. So although we started the season in August, we've experienced a lot, and I think the boys grew up quite a bit in the last 3 months.